made it.
We're here.
And it's a Good Friday because we have Food Network extraordinaire slash fantastic person slash one of our very, very favorite people to be here. Jason Smith is in the house.
Oh, Lord, honey, you know, it's always a Friday when I'm here.
Oh, it is. I mean, like, we're talking like Friday night.
Honey, it's like, you know, kicking it off, you know, between the leather and all the rhinestones.
I
And,
wish we
girl,
could show your shoes.
I know, it's like...
I mean, can you lift your leg? Ooh, we got some red bottoms. And then I don't know if you can see.
You can
there
see
you
'em.
go. You just
Yeah.
like glitter them around.
Yeah, you can glitter them around there. Look at them.
And
Girl.
you know I always have to step it up. I'm
Yeah.
looking in the monitor to see if we match. I'm a little off.
Oh,
but
we're okay. It's all right.
I would have done leather next
Well,
time.
we'll do it next time together.
Jason
Yeah.
will be back. How
That's
are you
right.
feeling?
Honey, I'm feeling great. How are you?
Good. You've been busy.
Honey, I've been busier than a frog jumping across the road in the summer trying to keep from burning its butt.
Is that that sounds like a fairy tale.
Well, it could be. It really could be, yeah.
Okay, last time you were here, it was around Christmas time. It was right after Christmas. We talked Christmas trees. In case you missed it, Jason's entire house is Christmas tree haven,
It
right?
is Christmas Tree Haven. It's Christmas Tree Haven free now, though, because it's all down and gone.
But end of January.
End of January.
Because we talked about,
Yeah.
is there a set date or you just go with your gut?
Yeah, you just got to go with your gut. There's no set date, but I knew I had a lot coming up, and I was like, I don't want to come back late in spring, the birds are singing,
Yeah.
and see Santa Claus is sitting staring me in the eye. So
No.
I had to take it down. Yeah.
No, I agree. I agree. There's some reindeer running around would be
Honey,
nice.
well, yeah, I've got reindeer running around too, yeah.
Listen, we are done with Valentine's Day, so I like that
Yeah.
we're skipping straight ahead to a fun holiday that's
Just
coming up next.
Jump her right on into St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, we're going to party. All right, we're going to talk a little bit more about some St. Patrick's Day festivities coming up. But, all right, Jason, every time you're here,
Yes.
I realize that I'm just kind of stupid. I mean, I know that already,
Okay.
but I am very stupid on Southern culture.
Well, I told you I was going to southernize you.
I know, you try to educate me.
I'm going to educate you.
All right, but so there's obviously some words and some phrases I don't
Yes.
know. But you know what? There's other ones in the English language that most of us are mispronouncing.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of words.
Yeah, so here they are. Now they're not, do you notice that they're not giving us how to pronounce these words?
Well, you know, it's one of those things because being in Kentucky, you can say them, you know, several different ways.
Well,
so.
is that all I have to say? I live in Kentucky,
You can
so
say,
I can
honey,
say it
I
this
live
way?
in Kentucky, bless my heart. I can say it however I want to.
Oh, I like that. All right, here's the first one. How would you say this?
Acai.
Acai.
That's
Now, do you add a
acai.
little bit of a little oomph?
A little oomph, yeah, you give it a little southern twang and say, I've got me some acai right up in this drink right here. Yeah, that's that little bitty berry that gives you so much energy. And they say this drink has acai berry in
Right.
it. And everybody calls it a kashi or a kashi
Yeah, what
and
have you
all
heard?
that. Yeah, I'm like, you know, I have some people, they'll say that's a kashi. And I'm like, no, it's acai. And they're like, you from Kentucky? Are you sure you said it? I'm like, yes, it's acai. It's food. Trust me. I
Yeah, you
how to
know
say
this
it.
one.
Yeah.
All right, the next one.
Yeah, this one is a gala or gala.
Okay.
So it depends on what you're going to. If you spend $200 on a ticket,
Right.
it's a gala.
Okay.
If you spend $1,000, it's a gala, honey. It just, you know, but the right pronunciation is gala.
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 But I think I say this one wrong. We're going to the gala.
Yeah, it just makes you sound more uptown when you say, I'm going to the gala tonight.
Yeah. And then,
Yeah.
you know, so, but what do you normally go with? But I feel
I
like
go with
Kentucky
gala.
would be gala.
Yeah,
Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
All right, this one you should know. It's food.
Yeah, this one is a lot of people totally pronounce
Yes.
this one wrong. They bash it out. It is gyro or gyro, and some people call it gyro. Some people call them heroes, but it's really a gyro.
What? Can you please tell us the history of this word?
The history of this
the
word
orientation,
is
which is not a word.
Yeah, it's like, you know, it's that pita that has like lamb and vegetables, and it has
yeah.
like a ranch dressing in it, and then it's rolled up. So it's like a savory ice cream cone, basically.
It's like a lot of times it's in a food truck kind of
Yeah,
thing.
it's in a food truck.
I would love to, you know what we should do? We should stand in one of these food trucks.
Oh, yeah.
And do like a count of how many people and who pronounces it
Exactly.
correctly.
If they say gyro or hero or gyro or hyro.
Would you correct them?
I would probably say, where are you from first? And then I'd say, that ain't pronounced right.
Well, what if
Yeah.
they said, I'm from Kentucky? Then you're
I'd say,
like,
well, okay,
you can
I'll
say
take
whatever
it.
you want.
Yeah, you can say however you want to say it. Yeah.
All right, this one, I didn't know. Whoa. Often.
Often?
So we don't put the T in there.
Well, if you're from Kentucky, we don't put the T in there. But everywhere else, I pronounce it often.
So do I.
Yeah, I say, well, I'm often going. And they say, no, you ain't often going nowhere. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I am going to so-and-so often.
Ah, I see.
and
You
they're
just
like, yeah.
changed the entire thing.
I'm like, yeah, but often?
That
That don't sound right. Often?
I've been
That sounds
pronouncing
like
the
you're
news.
killing somebody. I'm going to often
I'm going to
them.
often.
Yeah, I'm going to often them.
And
That's
it
just
just,
not
it does,
right.
like often.
Often.
It sounds
Often.
more like
Yeah.
if you're reading the news and you have to be
Yeah.
very important,
Yeah,
then you're
you're
like,
not often. Yeah.
But no, it's going to
Yeah.
be often.
Often.
You want to
Yeah,
know how
that's-
emails will get?
Yeah, we're going to get a lot over that one.
All right. This is a lot of food stuff.
Oh, girl, this
right.
is one of my favorites.
What is it?
It's a sherbet.
That's how you pronounce
Sherbet?
it? Not sherbet?
No,
No, wait, does that mean
sherbet.
right?
Girl, it has to have an E and a little over the end to be
I
sherbet.
think I just made that
Let's
word.
go down to the grocery store and get us some sherbet. I love it, honey. That's perfect. All you
even
got
know-
to do, you just
I
got to put the
don't
little
even
E
know where
over the
that
end.
word
and the
came from.
No.
I'm
It's
just
sherbet.
wanting to fancy everything up with your glitter.
She trying to get uptown on us up in here. Yeah, but it's sherbet. So,
Sherbet.
and some people call it sherbet. Sherbet?
Sherbet.
Sherbet?
Okay,
Sherbet.
okay,
Yeah,
now this
it's
is,
sherbet.
This is
Yeah.
a game. Have you ever said a word so many times that it doesn't sound
Sound-
right, and then you don't remember how it's pronounced?
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Yeah,
what's
you could,
happening
you
right
could
now.
say it 10 different ways, and you're like, is that even
Yeah,
correct?
and then like, have you ever? Okay, this is gonna be really weird, but have you ever just thought about like your name, and you keep like you hear it, and you're like, that's a really dumb word.
Well, I don't know. Mine's easy. It's Jason Scott. So, you
Well,
know,
just like,
it's
just
my
even
favorite name.
Jason. Like, if you say it a zillion times and then you get really
Jason.
deep and you're
Yeah,
like,
because a lot of people want to spell my name Jayson.
do they?
And that would be Jason.
Oh, a little more Y.
But it's just Jason, so it's Jason.
Okay.
Yeah.
You could fix that and just put an I with one of those accent marks and
Yeah,
it'd be
you're
like,
one of those.
Jason.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, one more. Status.
Yeah.
I say that wrong.
Most people pronounce it status. I pronounce it status.
Status, so do
It's
I.
status. And there's
We're
two
wrong,
different.
though.
Well, honey, we from Kentucky. Bless our
I'm
hearts.
glad you've adopted me from Kentucky
Well,
now.
girl, if you living in Kentucky, you're gonna talk like
Yes,
it's all
I
I'm
agree.
gonna
It's
say.
time.
But you know, so people say status. I would be totally confused if somebody said my status is.
So
I'm
would
like,
I.
well, your status is what? You know, do you need antibiotics for that? It's status. You know, and that's two different things. So you can say my status is. And then I also received a flower arrangement that had status in it. You know, it's two different things.
There you go. I like that you just don't even care about the rules and you're
No.
gonna make your own rules.
Girl, I got my own rules.
that's
when
why
it
we
comes
get
to
along.
words. That's
We don't-
exactly right.
Tell us if you said these words wrong. And it's on our Facebook. Let us know if there's any other words that you hear people mispronounce all the time.
Or that you'd want me to say, you
Yeah.
know, because I never say anything correctly, and you all know this. So
Yes.
if there's any words that you'd like me to say, honey, you just send them right on, and I'll pronounce them all day for
We
you.
will do
we'll
it.
see what it's
It'll
like.
just be Jason
be
Smith
the-
pronounces words.
The Jason Smith Country Bling Dictionary air or something like that.
Wait, what was the last word there?
Air.
Air?
H-O-U-R, air.
Air. All
Air.
right, do it. I want to see this,
Me
please.
too, come on.
Okay, this is something crazy.
Yeah.
You could get a little crazy with it. I could get crazy with it.
Yeah.
It's Canada's annual international hair freezing contest.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, this is if you like the cold. All you have to do is head up to the Yukon territory where temperatures can reach as low as, this sounds miserable, negative 22 degrees. Go to some hot springs, wet your hair, and then come up with a very creative hairstyle. Look at this.
Girl, honey, I'd have to grow hair first before I could look like that.
Well, he has
I
his
want you
beard
to-
going.
Yeah, he's kind of got a beard like me. I want you to
Whoa,
look. I've
whoa.
never in my life, honey, looking like Santa Claus's
Look at his
brother.
eyebrows. So my question is, like, won't it break off and your hair just breaks
I
off?
would think at 22 below.
This
I
is
mean, look
rough.
at that. That's like icicles hanging out of your eyeballs there. I mean, It would.
oh,
Oh,
whoa.
Lord, that's my new look.
Yeah.
That's what I need
Can
right
we please,
there.
Can we recreate this shoot for you?
Oh, that would be so awesome.
This would be amazing.
That would be
That could be
amazing.
your new profile
That
pic.
could be mine, honey. But you couldn't walk around looking like that. You'd poke people's eyeballs out.
You would
with
do a
that
lot
thing.
of with that. A lot.
Girl, I'm telling you what.
Oh,
Mm.
whoa. But like this girl,
Oh,
it
you
looks
know,
like
that's
she has
fun.
long hair. She probably
Yeah.
likes her hair.
But doesn't it look like her hair's full of shaving cream?
Yes, it looks.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a star. But I'm telling you, like I'd be so afraid that it's just
Oh,
gonna
me
snap
too.
off.
Yeah, I'd be scared to death that it would just break off. Well, and you would think it would.
This
It's
guy,
close
if
to-
this is the same guy, he really gets into this. 'Cause
Yeah,
do you see
no,
those facial
it's a
expressions?
different one. His beard's a lot longer than
Oh,
the other
okay.
one. Yeah, that's a different one.
But I mean, he's like modeling.
I don't like.
Oh.
Oh Lord, that's called the mop look. He looks just like a mop, don't he? Ain't that fun?
And it's even their eyelashes.
I know. I'm like, ooh, and you know when it gets the cold outside and you breathe and
Yes.
it freezes all the hair up in your nose. You know that's what it's done
Yeah,
here.
no.
Ooh,
This
Lord,
looks
girl.
miserable. Why are these people doing this?
I don't like anything below 70 degrees, so
Thank
I
you.
sure ain't going to minus
Oh, no.
22 just to see what my hair would
No,
do.
not at all.
I ain't got nothing to worry about anyway. But
Oh,
Lord.
Oh.
Now look at that. It's real wide, so she's had to really like dip several times because if not, how did she get that stand up? She ain't got no rod in
Maybe
there.
they put her upside down, like she's
Well, they
hanging
could.
upside down, and then flipped her, let her dry.
Oh Lord,
It's like a meat hook, you know.
That's
you like.
something
See,
else.
I know some things about food.
That is hilarious. I love it.
I don't know. Let us know if you would do this. All right. You say that if you say you're from Kentucky, you can
Yep.
just get away from anything.
Yep.
Have you ever walked into a situation or like a job situation and you do something and it's so embarrassing that you really don't know how to fix it? Maybe it's like you don't know these people.
Yeah, I just start making jokes.
All right, so that's how you handle it?
Yeah,
All right,
just
look
make
at
a
this
joke.
story. It's going viral. John Canna began a new job offer, and that was in October in San Francisco, if you want specifics. On his first day, he was greeted with a card and a box full of company merchandise. Nothing seemed weird. Flowers later appeared on his desk. I mean, I guess they're just welcoming, right?
Yeah.
So, of course, he took pictures with the bouquet, posted them on social media, and they found out a week later that the flowers were actually for another
Oh
coworker
Lord.
who was going on maternity leave.
Wow.
But when they saw him taking pictures, they felt too bad to correct his mistake.
Well, obviously he wasn't the one going on maternity leave because you can tell that. Well, he just thought he was being welcomed in on a job.
With all, I mean, that's nice they gave him a gift to begin with, because usually they
Yeah.
just give you a stack of work.
Yeah,
and
it's
that
like
would get
here you
started.
go, you start working. You know, I mean, they gave him some merchandise, they gave him some all that.
Some
Yeah.
merchandise.
Yeah.
Well, and our producer's telling us that he just found this out a week ago. So it happened in October, and they just
Oh.
told him months later.
Oh gosh, they let him go a long time then.
Yeah. I mean,
My goodness.
what do you think about him going on social media with these pictures?
Oh, I think it's hilarious.
I
I mean,
do
I
too.
would too. You know, at least he's making fun of it, and he's saying, you know, he found out this was a long time back, and he just now found out what it was. So, you know, it was like probably a running joke behind the scenes. You know,
totally.
at the water cooler, they saying, "Hey, did you see? Oh, what's his name? I didn't even know. Did he wasn't supposed to
I
get
had
them
no
flowers yet?"
idea. That's embarrassing.
Yeah,
What would
little
you
bit.
do?
You know,
if you
I
were
would-
the other side, you
If
knew
I
it
was
was
on
wrong.
the other side and I knew it was wrong, I'd say, you know, we're so glad you're here, but those flowers were for Sister Joanne. She's having a baby next week.
So you would
And
tell him.
yeah, you know, I mean, you don't want him to feel plum
But
crazy.
then, but then what would you do? Would you have to buy new flowers for her? And,
Yeah, you
like,
know.
would you up the game with balloons?
Well, my whole thing is they had already planned giving her flowers. Did they give her flowers
Yeah.
after all, even though she didn't receive these?
Or did she just get thrown under
she
the
gonna-
bus with
yeah.
nothing?
Is she gonna be mad because all she got now is the baby and no flowers?
And then is there a little bit of animosity between them when she gets back?
Yeah, when
and
she
she's
gets back, she like, he
I don't
got
know
my
you.
flowers.
Well,
got
he
my
stole.
flowers.
He stole her flowers.
Yeah.
I mean, this could be a soap opera.
It's good. Girl, we could be the stars in it.
Can we freeze our hair and do it?
Yeah, we could
just
freeze
to make
our
it a little
hair.
more dramatic. Because nothing looks more serious than when your
Then look like
eyebrows are frozen.
Frozen eyelashes, and you give that look to somebody that's really called ice daggers. Yeah, he needs to do something about them flowers. Yeah.
Okay, so you think so?
I think so.
Get her flowers.
Yeah, he needs to get her flowers.
Let us know if you've ever had any work snafus or anything else. We could probably talk all day. I have a zillion, but so much so like you, that you don't even notice. You're just like, oh,
Yeah, I'm like, hey,
I'm
That's
from
the way it is.
Kentucky.
I'm from Kentucky,
All
girl.
right. I don't know if this guy's from Kentucky, but you probably all remember who he is, Alfonso Ribeiro. He was from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He was
Yep.
Carlton trademark dance move right
Yep.
there. Unfortunately, it seems he can't trademark his dance move. The popular video game Fortnite uses it. Looks very similar, right? Think it's the same dance?
Nah, it's different. Well, Fortnite does it a little bit like he does it, but then they break up into another
See,
move.
that's kind of, yeah, they kind of do like a sequence there, right?
It's more Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles kind of dance.
It is, but I mean, that right there you can kind of see, right?
Yeah, I mean, it starts out like he does, but then they change
And
it.
then
So
the-
they're not totally doing what he's doing.
Maybe not. Well, he sued them.
Yeah.
He tried suing a couple other ones, claiming that the game creators unfairly profited by incorporating the Carlton dance moves into the games. Now the U.S. Copyright Office says he cannot claim copyright because his dance move is a simple routine
Yep.
instead of choreography.
Yeah, it
Which
has
is-
to be long. It has
It
to be
has to
long
be
before
long.
they can actually I know, I just went through this whole copyright thing with my logo and stuff, and they're very specific on what you're doing.
Okay, so if you're going to claim that a dance is yours, you're going to have to add a few more steps.
Yep, a little
Well,
bit
and
more
then that
time.
adds, can he even claim that because it was on a show? Like, wouldn't it be Fresh Prince of Bel-Air's?
Yeah, it would be, unless he was doing it before Fresh Prince, and then it would be his. But he's got to
getting
go,
deep.
5-7 minutes into this dance, and not just one move to get this. He crazy.
Jason, I'd really like to see how you would do this dance
Oh,
and go
girl,
on.
you don't want to see me dance.
I do. I do. You and David Goldman. I don't know if
Oh,
you've seen our
honey.
Instagram. He,
Yeah, I see David dancing all the time, but now I got to have some good music if I'm going to be dancing.
what kind of music?
Oh, something popping, something, new, little hip action.
All right,
Yeah.
we can make that happen.
Oh, you know.
I'm just saying. Everyone wants to see that.